Hi, I'm Artemis, and you're listening to Coffee Stain, a podcast full of real people stories, knowledge, and much inspiration about and beyond coffee. Personal and business stories full of passion, persistence, creativity, goals, and action. So get your coffee ready and join us. Welcome, George, to Coffee Stain. I'm very glad that you are here with us today. And I would like you to tell us some things about yourself, your experience in the coffee industry, your current position, whatever you want. Tell us in order to understand who is George.
Hello, I'm George Macropoulos. I work in coffee industry for 17 years, and the
Ooh.
last yep,
Many
and
years.
the last 4 years I work for Nestle Professional Greece as a coffee expert. Yep. So my main responsibility is to educate people, to educate our customers mainly, and to train baristas and coffee shop owners, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A very interesting and with many responsibilities position, I would say.
Yeah.
So let's start our today's conversation with one, I believe, important question. What is specialty coffee that we hear so much the
What
last
is
years?
specialty for me? So, specialty coffee, yep. In terms of green coffee,
Mm-hmm.
it's widely known that the term specialty coffee is based on the logic that defects should be absent as its primary stage. And following the roasting process, it should score more than 85 points on a certified cupping evaluation form. But
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, to characterize a coffee as a specialty one is a bit more complicated. I have tasted many cups of coffee in the past that were meant to be specialty in terms of green coffee, as I said
Uh-huh.
before.
Uh-huh.
However, the cup was so awful. Okay. So, on the other hand, I've tasted coffees with a lot of defects, and more often
Mm-hmm.
in Ethiopian coffees,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that were truly amazing. So, what's the point about specialty coffee? Let's talk about specialty cups. The end cup result derives from a chain of people and processes, and of course, from the place where coffee grows. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The steps of this chain are the farming, the processing, storage, the transfer,
Mm-hmm.
roasting, storage again, and of course extraction. Remember that you cannot add quality to any next step if the primary product is low rent, but you can downgrade the product. You can
Yes.
downgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I can give you an example. Okay, if you're not using a proper roasting method, or
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have an ideal extraction, maybe. So everything for me is in the cup. If a coffee has defects, it should be noticeable at the cupping process. If it scores high, okay, above 83 or 84, is specialty for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, specialty coffee should be funky, should be interesting, fruity, sexy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, not boring, not just only without defects.
Can I ask something?
This is more complicated than
Yes, it
there are
is
no
complicated.
rules. Yep.
Yes, it's a big chain and it is complicated. When you say defects, what do you mean by defects?
Defects mean to have some problems, some issues.
The
The,
coffee bean,
the green coffee. Yep.
the green coffee. So,
Sometimes foreign materials, broken beans, or
so
holes.
the main issue for the best coffee is the bean, the green bean.
Course, yeah. The primary product.
Yes, it all starts from there. Good,
Hmm.
very good.
Yeah. You cannot you cannot add quality at any next step.
What was the world like before specialty coffee? What can you say about this?
Before the specialty coffee movement, or better to say the third wave of coffee for me. that
Okay.
has started at the mid 2000s. Of
Uh-huh.
course, there was the second. So it was all about enjoyment, lifestyle, and culture. The Italian style of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like the term that coffee reflects to who we are. I drink frappe, and this tells people something about my personality.
Mm-hmm.
I drink espresso, and this make me feel that I'm elegant and stylish. People
Mm-hmm.
didn't care a lot about coffee quality before the third wave,
Mm-hmm.
but all the waves coexist with no issues. When I wake up in the morning, okay, I drink coffee because it gives me a kickstart, a boost of energy for my day. Okay, that mirrors the first wave, functional
Mm-hmm.
reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Going out for coffee with friends, drinking probably Freddo espresso, is a clear action of the second wave. Here we have the second wave. Okay. But when I insist for top quality coffee in my cup, means I experience the third one. That's the difference.
Okay, that's it is very interesting approach.
Makes sense. Yep.
So that is very interesting information because every wave, the first, the second, the third, has something to do with how we feel. What makes this, what coffee makes us feel. The first wave, as you said, it's merely
About
functionality.
functional reasons. Yep. The
The
second is
second,
about enjoyment and
enjoyment
lifestyle.
and lifestyle together. And the third
Yes.
wave is about
Our coffee
appreciating.
reflects our personality,
Hmm. That is
I
very
think.
important. So
Hmm.
when you see a person drinking some kind of coffee, it reflects who he is or who
Yep.
she is.
Hmm.
So be
I
careful
think
what you
so.
drink. So what is different today with all the three waves in our lives?
Nowadays, people are looking forward to new experiences.
Hmm.
They try to adjust these experiences in their way of living. For example, they like the way a barista prepares their beverage, probably using new methods in their eyes, like a V60 or Chemex. It's a brand new experience for them, which
Hmm.
they really enjoy and admire. Okay, while observing all the tiny details and actions of the preparations. And afterwards, they will try to stimulate this experience at home. We have the
Hmm.
craze of home baristas, you know.
Yes,
In
it
addition to
is.
this,
Yes, it is a
yeah,
trend
great, a
nowadays.
big, yeah, a big trend. In addition to this, it's another trend, people to have a preference to sustainable products. Okay, they are looking for transparency at the production, as they would like to know where their coffee comes from.
Comes from, yes.
Mhm.
And also, this
They,
is.
they, they do like traceability. Okay,
Mm,
to know that this coffee is from Ethiopia and what's the difference. They like to know, to have the information about the altitude, about the farmer
mm.
many times.
Yes, so
Okay.
I would say that that is one of the main reasons that the new coffee shops that open, they are real open. The bar is
Yeah.
open. You can see the barista
The,
producing the coffee.
this demand
Hmm.
for sustainability, for traceability,
Hmm.
uh, is fulfilled by
Yes,
the third wave of coffee, in my eyes.
it's very important that the consumers are trying to get educated and learn more about the coffee they drink. And after all, we're all connected around the world with internet and so many information there to gain and so many experience to gain.
It is appreciated from the customers, from the consumers, to have all this information.
So we can say that education is a very important factor. And although it's important, is it possible? And in what ways is it possible? But could we say that we demand from our customers to like, prefer, and choose specialty coffee?
To demand. Here's the trap for me. I, I don't think that we should push our customers and consumers to like what we think is better. Because what does quality mean for the customer? Means
Uh-huh.
that is it tastier? Is it healthier? No way. What do you think is better might be totally different to what I think is better.
So it's
I'm not
very
right, and then I'm not right, and then neither are you. Okay, because there's no right. There's no right in terms of taste.
Yes, that is something that we must
Yeah.
point out because there's nothing right or wrong. There is no
And
right or
don't
wrong.
demand from our customers to like specialty coffee.
But we can educate them in order to see this option, because the first time you will taste a different coffee because you are used to some kind of coffee, the first time you will taste a different kind of coffee, it will seem and it will taste a little bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, it's important to inform and educate our customers, to chat and get to know them while explaining the different types of coffee. To be more precise, where it's possible to explain the reason why this cup of coffee is different from another. This could be, of course, derive from the place where it comes from, the terroir, okay, from the process, the roasting, etc. Not everyone is ready to change, because most of the times we choose to buy something, I think, okay, that's my opinion. Most of the times we choose to buy something that we have previously tasted. In case we demand more than we explain, we will probably fail to convince our customers to break their habits and to adapt the new ones.
Yes, it's difficult to break a habit.
Yep, here's a drop.
Yes, that is a trap. So we have to introduce the new product and to inform the customer for the new product and to give him or her the option to taste it. And also, I would say that it would be important to take into serious consideration their feedback, to listen what they say about this new coffee.
Yeah, but if they like it, or if they think that it's too acidic, maybe.
Yes, maybe
Okay,
they're
to,
not.
to take the feedback. Yeah,
Yes, it's important
it's
to
more
take the
than
feedback.
important. Yep.
Yes. Nevertheless, sometimes we can see that the importance of serving the customers is left aside. We have seen this many times.
Mostly newbies barista for me tend to focus more to the product and not to the customer. And this can obviously be considered as a huge mistake. I'm not sure why this happens. Maybe because of the rush, when working under pressure, because they don't really really love their job.
But I would say probably because they're young and they have not experienced the first and second wave.
I don't really know. Yeah, but I strongly insist on effective customer service. According to my perception, there are two key rules for the baristas. It's mandatory to pay attention at their self-hygiene and maintain a clean workspace. Secondly, to be kind and positive with their customers at all times. Okay, apart from preparing drinks, another primary role of the barista is to advise the customer as to their preferences and serve their needs accordingly.
That is very important.
Yeah, personally speaking, I don't mind if you serve me the best coffee, the best cup of coffee in the world. It is more important for me to say Kalimera. So good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, following this, we can proceed to the cup.
Yes, we need a smile in our lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need
the smile. Yeah.
We need this. It's
Indeed,
very important.
Indeed, yeah.
Of course, if it goes hand by hand with a good quality coffee and a good cup, that is the
it's appreciated.
Best, the best thing of all. So, what is the best approach towards our customers in order to serve them? What is suitable for them, not the right for us, not the suitable for us, suitable for them. What can we do about it?
A barista should understand the needs of their customers. First of all, the barista needs to justify if the man in front of the stick is approachable enough. Okay. If they check this box, to propose something different out of the usual, but not to judge their choice. As a barista, you have to find what I call the touch point with your customer, and do never try to move them far away from their comfort zone to go to the fear zone. You know, as an example, you can try to ask them about their generic preferences in terms of taste. Okay. Do you prefer chocolate with nuts, or do you prefer chocolate with citrus fruits, with dried fruits? Okay, to understand their preferences in terms of taste.
Yes.
This could be an approach, okay, out of the many, of course.
Yes, these questions make it more simple in order to understand your customer.
To understand, yeah.
Yes, so the important
or
fact
maybe
is...
about their preferences in tea. Okay.
So the important fact is to understand
Earl Grey tea, or probably jasmine?
I would like these questions in order to understand what coffee is better for me.
Don't ask your customer, the consumer, if they like what kind of coffee they like.
So education is an important factor, but is it possible, and in what ways?
Education, okay, for both the barista and the customer is an important factor, okay, and it should never stop.
Of course. Knowledge never stops.
I believe, yeah. Ongoing education.
Yes.
Okay. In order a customer, okay, to be educated by the barista, they should have the knowledge to do so. So a good barista should have a deep understanding of the coffee process, of the chain.
That we said previously, yes, of course.
Yeah, to know and be able to communicate all the necessary information about the coffees they serve.
Also, I would like to point out that here in Greece, we have great baristi that have great knowledge, and they are being educated all the time, and they take part in many competitions, and they have many first and second places around the world.
And great baristas here in Greece. Yeah.
And I would like to say thank you to all of these, all of them. But if we change our view and see at the coffee shop owners, what is their opinion in all these that we discussed?
The shop owners are always looking to find the right people for their coffee shops with superb communication skills. They take customer service highly into consideration.
So that is very important.
I truly believe this. Yeah, that's the reason they try to hire experts and highly educated baristas.
Yes, you have connection with coffee owners.
If you have the knowledge, you can share this knowledge with your customer.
Yes,
it's really important.
It's important that it's good that it happens. Having too many options of coffee might be difficult for them, for the coffee owners. So what would you suggest as a solution?
First, I support the idea of providing many and alternative options to the customers, because not all the customers have the same approach on taste. And nowadays, customers like to have many choices. Think as an example, the drink or the wine industries. In the past, at the bars, you had the option of one product per category. Nowadays, you have a number of options available. If I could suggest something to the coffee shop owners, this would be to have a standard blend, okay, and maybe an option of a single origin coffee, which will change in a specific period of time.
So it is possible to have two options for people that don't care much about what they drink, let's say, and the customers that they do care.
Common taste
yes.
for the blend, something funky.
How do worldwide known coffee brands like Nestlé that you work show their interest and their care towards the customers? And is this appreciated?
So in Nestlé Professional Greece, we always try to make more possible for our customers. We approach them as partners rather than just suppliers. Our offering consists of products and services. I can say more specifically, a variety of qualitative coffees for all customers' needs is produced in our factories and derives from strong coffee capabilities that exist in our teams. We also support our customers with continuous education.
That's very
Talked
important.
about education before. Every year, more than 1,200 baristas are trained at our official training campuses, which are certified also by SCA. Additionally, we believe in transparency to our production process, so our customers can be exposed to any information they might require.
Yes, that is very important because
transparency for me is really really
issue.
important.
Yes, because
Yeah.
some people would say that when we're talking about big brands, that transparency is not so easy.
But they have secrets.
Yes.
More than this, after sales support and marketing activation, for example, supporting them on social media, or some other examples. And when you maintain an honest and supportive approach towards your partners, okay, this is always being recognized, and it is recognized from long-lasting relationships.
Yes, that is the proof of being recognized by your
It's
work is
appreciated.
recognized. Yes, it's appreciated. George, thank you very much for today's conversation.
I would like to thank you for having me here.
It was really, really nice. And I would like to say that I have met George face to face 1 year ago, and we connected. We met in Barista Camp. And
Barista Camp here in Athens. Yeah.
Yes,
last year.
in Athens, yes. And it's very important to be connected with people from all the chain of industry, I would say. For me, it's very important for me. And this is the reason that you're here today. It's really important to listen opinions and options of every part of this coffee industry, which is huge and has so many information and has so many challenges. George, I would like to end this beautiful conversation today by telling that I loved this sentence that you said, that there is no right or wrong in our preferences in coffee. Would you agree with this?
Yeah, of course. I would like to thank you again for having me. Yeah, because there is no right in terms of taste, as we said.
So let's taste whatever we prefer. Let's be open to new tastes in order to see maybe there's something out there that we haven't seen or haven't tasted yet. Thank you. My kisses. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.
We will talk again. Bye bye.
See you around. Bye bye.